Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Case Arena in Frankfort, Indiana, for a couple struggling teams looking to get back on the winning track. The Sheridan Blackhawks at 1-5 and the Frankfort Hot Dogs at 1-4. Alongside Joe Rook, I'm Jonathan Mathis. Happy to have you with us here on the ISE Sports Network for tonight's game. Both of these teams coming off of losses. Frankfort fell on the road last night at Twin Lakes, 79-62. They were missing their sophomore center, though, Jay Strode. He was out unavailable. He had got a couple technicals in the game before and wasn't able to play against Twin Lakes. And so the Hot Dogs' search for their second win of the year continues tonight. Same for Sheridan, who really struggled at Eastern. The Comets beat the Blackhawks 70-37, and that's unfortunately been a trend for Sheridan this season. As a whole, in 4 of their games, they're averaging in the high 30s, 37.5 points per game. Their one win was against Anderson Prep. That was impressive, 82-46 victory, but that was on December 4th. And Joe, when you're looking to pick up, both of these teams looking to pick up their second win of the year, it's going to be interesting to see how those teams show up looking to respond from recent defeats.
Absolutely. When you have two teams kind of licking their wounds from last evening defeats, and teams coming in here, as you mentioned, Sheridan 1-5, Frankfort 1-4. Which team's going to be ready to go tonight? Are they? Look, will be interesting to see right away if one of the team kind of has their heads down, still hurting from last night, or is one team really gunned up, really ready to go here, trying to get a second win. So that'll be interesting to see right off the tip tonight.
For Sheridan, it's their last game before Christmas, so if they want a Christmas present, this would be a nice one to grab. But Frankfort, they might not have the overall size that Sheridan does, Joe. Everyone for the Blackhawks is 6'1" or above. But Frankfort, they've been able to shoot the ball better this season. The Hot Dogs are averaging 58.6 points per game. No shame there. That's the second best total in the Sagamore Conference. Sheridan, they're just trying to figure it out offensively, 42.2 points per game.
Right.
And it's a little tough when you're just trying to have all these young players.
Yeah.
You saw that lineup, a lot of youth.
Absolutely. You got a freshman starting and a sophomore starting for Sheridan. As you mentioned, with their averaging of the points, they're going to have to play awfully good on the defensive end to stay in the games, and that's asking quite a bit of them. But, back to Frankfort, it'll be interesting tonight because you got 4 of your starters, Deacon Spencer, Kai Kirby, Riley Goodnight, Jay Strode in double figures. So that's pretty impressive. That's a good balance for the Hot Dogs, having 4 of your starters in double figures. So we'll see what we got here.
Speaking of those starters, we'll see what they got right now. Looking at the starting 5, first for the visiting Blackhawks of Sheridan at the guards. Number 2, Caleb Wright, a freshman, a building block for the future. He currently averages both 4.7 points per game and 4.7 assists per game. He's joined in the backcourt by 6'1" sophomore Tyler Garner, wears number 12, averages 5.8 points per game. He has scored he's scored in 5 straight games for the Blackhawks, looking to make it number 6 tonight. In the middle is number 50, Carson Huffman, goalie by trade in the soccer field, plays the post on the basketball court. He's a junior. He stands 6'5" and averages 4.8 rebounds per game, along with 6.2 points. The front court, joining him, number 13, Cole Watts, a 6'4" junior. Played football, plays some basketball, and he has participated in 3 of the last 4 games. And Ethan Moisner, number 43, is the senior wing, is what he's listed as. He's 6'2", and he has been in double figures for each of the last 3 seasons and is primarily a 3-point marksman. He's made 18 threes this season and averages 16.3 points per game. For Frankfort at 1-4, the guards. Number 4, Deacon Spencer, one of the emotional leaders of this Hot Dog team. He's played really well of late. He's been over 10 points per game in each of the last 4. He's a senior and wears number 4 and is averaging 12.8 points per game. Number 5, Kai Kirby joins him in the backcourt. The 5'10" sophomore averages just a tick under 10, but he did have 19 against Lewis Cass on December 11th. In the middle, number 33, welcome back, Jay Strode. 6'6 sophomore. Frankfort needs him tonight with the size disadvantage they have elsewhere on the court. He's averaging 11.5 points per game and over 4 rebounds per game. And then in the front court with him, number 2, Doug Wood, a junior, 6'1", averaging 5.2 points per game. And number 13, Riley Goodnight, a 6-foot senior who is having a wonderful season. He's averaging 17.2 points per game, and he had 28 big ones against Twin Lakes last night, Joe. And when you have a player like Riley, senior leader, putting up those type of numbers, that's got to be a huge boost of confidence for your team.
Absolutely. Riley Goodnight, who has the capability to score from the three-point line, the three-point area. He has a good outside shot. Good, strong young man, can get under the basket, can score under there, draw fouls. So he's capable of scoring both inside and outside for Frankfort.
Interestingly enough, Joe, and hopefully to everybody, this is just the second time that Sheridan and Frankfort have played each other in recent memory. Last time was last year, and Sheridan scrapped their way to a 1-point win. It was narrow, it was close, but Frankfort with a little vengeance in their dog bite tonight.
Absolutely. So, yeah, Sheridan nipped him by 1 point. So in here at Frankfort Case Arena, see if the Dogs can even that out.
Chip Flemmer, the new coach for Sheridan, is 1-5 in his career. Nate Van Dyne is 32, 60, and 68 in his 5th year at Frankfort. We'll pause for a little commercial break, and when we come back, we'll get you set further for Sheridan and Frankfort tonight on the ISE Sports Network.
Finding affordable, quality reproductive health care isn't always easy. Did you know that there is now a family planning and reproductive health clinic in our area that is income-based? Services include Pap tests, breast cancer screenings, pregnancy tests, sexually transmitted infection and HIV testing, same-day birth control placement, filled prescriptions, and free condoms. Services are on an income-based sliding scale. Visit 1234 Rossville Avenue or call 659-6063 for more information or to schedule an appointment.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable!
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back, everybody. Not only is this your IHSAA, this is your ISC Sports Network's presentation of Frankfort and Sheridan, not an ancient rival. Frankfort, one of the great powers in Indiana basketball history of yore. Last state championship was 1939. Walked by those trophies entering. That was a long time ago, man. That was 83 years.
It's very impressive with the 4 state championships that Frankfort have back in the early days. It would be nice to, some point in time here, have another one. The tournament trail for the Hot Dogs has been kind of tough lately, so need to get Coach Van Dyne, get things rolling in the right direction and see if we can get the Hot Dogs a sectional championship this year.
Well, if you're looking for a get-right game tonight, would be on the recipe for the Hot Dogs and also for the Blackhawks, although Sheridan, they've given up 63 points per game. Frankfort, their defense has also been the problem. The offense is looking fine for the most part. They just got to string it all together.
Yeah, you mentioned that, this could be a get-right game. And on paper, it looks like it could be, but, as you know, they don't play it on paper, so Frankfurt's got to go out on the court and make it happen. Take good shots, be patient on offense, run when the opportunity's there, but play good defense. Don't give up any cheap rebound baskets. Stay in front of their guys. Don't let them drive through and get easy baskets that way. So let's see if Frankfort can come out aggressive on the defensive end. If Sheridan's having trouble scoring this year, it's important for Frankfort to get on them early, set the defensive tone, and see if what that can do for the rest of the game for them.
Looking at the Sagarin rankings right quick, Sheridan is 99th in Class 2A and 384th overall, which are numbers they would love to see improve. They're towards the bottom in the state. Frankfort is 58th in Class 3A and 211th overall. But talking to Nate Van Dyne before the game, he is not overlooking Sheridan at all. He wants his team to execute, and we'll see if they can. 8 minutes on the clock, and we're underway. Easy tip won by Frankfort. But nice to have Jay Strode back in that lineup. We'll see how deliberate Frankfort is.
Sheridan starting out in the 2-3 zone, so Frankfort needs to be patient, get the ball working around an open shot.
This is Kai Kirby, and that one a little careless, took his eye off the ball by Goodnight, and Goodnight had a great night last evening again, 28 points against Twin Lakes. And there's the first turnover of the ball game. Coming away with it, Tyler Gardner for Sheridan. Hits the brakes really high outside. Here's the main post player, Carson Huffman. That's Caleb Wright, the freshman. They're very high on him. And Ethan Moisner misses his first three of the game. Moisner, number 43. Just take a highlighter to your computer screen or whatever screen you're watching this on and circle him, because they're going to go to him a lot.
Moisner is the only Sheridan player in double figures coming in this game scoring average, so he's definitely looking to shoot the ball.
Here he is again. Oh, that one was close. He's getting closer there, Joe.
Rimmed out on him.
A little low pass to Strode by Spencer, and Deacon has it again. Skips it over. Good night. Left it short. Gets his own rebound way on the floor. Still 0-0. Spencer skips it over to Strode. Can they penetrate that defense, Joe?
I think, yeah, you got to be able to, it's okay to throw it around, but you got to be able to drive in the lane right there. It's a good pass and kick out. That's what you need to do, is get that ball in the middle.
Strode inside, double team comes, and he draws a foul. Both of these teams rather short benches.
Jay Strode did a nice job there. You can see underneath there, goes straight up with the ball, gets fouled, opportunity for 2 free throws.
On the season, Jay Strode, 61% from the line. Let's see how he does. Didn't get the first to go.
Frankfort as a team shooting 66% from the free throws, so not a strong free throw shooting team. I'm sure Coach Van Dyne would love to see that a little better.
You definitely want to be around the 70s at a minimum. Sheridan, that's where they're at, as we finally have our first point of the game. 1-0. Minute and a half into this ball game.
Frankfort did a little bit of full court pickup there. Sheridan did not seem to have trouble with that, so.
No, they just left the jumper a little short. Now can the Hot Dogs get our first field goal of the game? Trying to go to Strode. Great play by Huffman. Goodnight was there alertly. Gets it to Strode, but Strode took a couple generous steps.
Yeah, I got a little excited there. He did have an opening, got in a hurry. You can see right here where he just.
Oh, he did put the ball down.
Yeah, made a nice ball fake, but forgot to dribble.
You can't forget to dribble,
Can't
Joe.
forget. But he did.
Right. Lobs it over. Working it inside is Garner. He got the first turnover of the game, and he turns it right back over. Frankfort with shooters on the wing, and hitting a three is Deacon Spencer.
Nice fast fake by Frankfort. Kirby found Spencer in the corner and nailed the three.
And a whistle stopping play. We'll see. You're Sheridan. If Frankfort's going to be that aggressive, Joe, off the inbounds, you can't be too casual with those inbound passes. They need to be pretty crisp.
Good to see Frankfort pick up full court here, something I don't think they normally do. Trying to pick up the pace a little bit, maybe try to speed up Sheridan a little bit.
And after
create some turnovers.
After a brief conversation with our referee and head coach for Frankfort, Nate Van Dyne, we play on. Garner. Here's Huffman. In the high post, working his way down. Ooh, a little wide and not ready for it was Cole Watts. And another turnover. Joe, that's a...
Both teams with 2 early turnovers here to start the game, so trying to get settled in.
So these 2 teams combined for 4 points and 4 turnovers. Symmetry. Good night down low.
Nice pass by Strode, finding a teammate underneath for the easy 2.
Sheridan needing to get on the scoreboard. Moisner, Huffman. Ooh, dangerous pass, but able to grapple it away was Garner. Cole Wright, the lead assist man. That's a tricky play, and it came up poorly for Sheridan, it looks like. Yeah, so it's Frankfort ball. The referee initially signaled Sheridan, but it was just a misdirection.
Was obvious. That was right off of Sheridan, so another turnover for the Blackhawks here. See if Frankfort can cash in.
Already 6-0, 3 minutes in here on ISC Sports Network. Good night. Hot Dogs being very patient, not rushing their offense. Ty Kirby, he's had a couple good scoring games lately. Good night from the corner, yes!
I don't think you could ask for a much better start if you're a Hot Dog fan. 9-0.
And practically perfect. Huffman, this is getting very risky. Sheridan very hasty in their offensive attack, and Strode is blocked by Huffman.
Nice block. Nice follow-down block.
The chasing 3, no good. The putback flicked in by Goodnight. He has 7 and a full timeout called and needed by Sheridan's head coach, Chip Flemmer. Take a replay of this, Joe.
Great follow tip by Riley Goodnight. As we mentioned earlier, Riley able to shoot the threes and get underneath and do damage underneath the basket as well.
Hey, we have some nice words from one of our sponsors, FiberHawk. Now available, FiberHawk Fiber Internet. Super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 765-922-HAWK. Fast, affordable FiberHawk. Man, what was fast and affordable and accurate was that Frankfort offense to begin this game. 11-0, Joe, in the first 4 minutes.
Great start for the Hot Dogs. One thing, Jonathan, you and I were kind of talking about before the game, turnovers and points off turnovers. Sheridan with 4 early turnovers, and Hot Dogs able to cash in 8 points off those 4 turnovers already. So one thing I'm sure Sheridan talked about there in the huddle was ball security. Got to take care of that ball, get the ball where it needs to be, secure it, and go from there. But turnovers needed to decrease certainly from Sheridan.
That's great. 8 points off of those 4 and they have 11.
Yeah.
You just protect the ball a little bit, and this will be a much closer game. Moisner looks to make it a little closer, but left that 3 short. He's 0 for 3 from deep. The Hot Dogs have a man up front. That's Deacon Spencer with the touch.
Nice pass, Kirby. Layup, Spencer. Good fast break, Hot Dogs.
Spencer has 5 points. Goodnight has 7. Jay Strode has 1. That's how you get 13-0. Moisner, and he's kind of been the whole offense for Sheridan. And even though he had a good game last night, they still weren't close to Eastern. And then we'll touch on some of the troubles that Sheridan's been having of late, as that 3 is off the front of the rim. Goodnight in transition. Nice pass. The extra one sets up a 3 that's missed. Goodnight follows it up and couldn't get it to go. Strode, how about that?
Good offensive rebounding by the Dogs. Way to stay after it till you get her done.
15-0 Frankfort. Moisner taking it on the floor. He had 3 white jerseys around him, and finally, Sheridan gets their first points of the game.
Moisner, a fine job there, was not going to be denied. Took the ball to the basket, got a couple offensive rebounds, got him on the board.
See how the Hot Dogs respond again. Nice penetration, nice kick, good night. That one was not on target as Moisner is in big trouble. Taking it away, Deacon Spencer lays it in. And we have a timeout. Moisner down on the floor. Here's a replay of the layup, and the contact was when Spencer took it.
Yeah, hard to tell exactly what happened there, but he's holding his head when he's laying there. Don't know if when he fell, if he took a bang on the head. That would be a hard one for Sheridan to be losing.
That would be a cataclysmic loss if he's unable to return.
Hopefully he's all right. He looks all right. Of course, up here it's easy for me to say that. He looks all right, but...
well, he's tough. He's a football player, and obviously phenomenal football tradition at Sheridan. Their head coach, Bud Wright, has been coaching, I think, at Sheridan since Fled Flintstone played for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
A long one to Huffman. That was too risky, and head coach Chip Flemmer has his hands on the back of his head, just begging for better decision making.
Yeah, that's a tough one, throwing it down the side like that. That was a long pass.
Frankfort playing up 15. Good night. Left it short, rebound Caleb Wright, and that is a great transition to my point. Sheridan's head coach Bud Wright, of no relation to Caleb Wright, although if you're going to be playing for Sheridan, having that last name, always a plus. Speaking of which, Doug Woods blocked away but fouled after the turnover by Cole Watts.
Here you see Wood, nice strong drive to the basket, put his head down and got there, draw the foul, opportunity for 2 free throws.
Doug Wood, 3 of 6 on the season from the free throw line. Looking to build what is an impressive lead to begin this game for Frankfort.
The one question that we asked, which team would come in ready to go? 18-2 Frankfort right now at the minute. 50 to go in the first quarter. I think you'd have to say that the Dogs did have their head screwed on right, ready to go tonight.
Yeah, certainly came out. That alarm clock was functioning. They were ready. Got their orange juice in the morning. And there, another careless pass from the freshman Wright. Spencer, the senior, was able to get the steal and a foul on Wright. That's the 3rd on Sheridan. And a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll check in on another one of our kind folks. Defining Looks Wig, Hair, and Nail Salon, where they can assist you with a wig for your hair loss needs due to maybe it's COVID-19 or any medical condition such as cancer or age-related thinning hair. They are also certified in toppers, wigs for kids and children with hair loss. Find them at www.defininglooks.com or on Facebook and Instagram. That's Defining Looks, Wig, Hair, and Nail Salon. I think that's where Joe Rook was checking out the nail salon aspect for this game. Hey, you gotta look good.
Well, yeah, you gotta get everything all taken care of here.
Yeah, look good, play good, right?
Right.
Doug Woods shooting well. He's got 3 points now. Here's David Will entering for Carson Huffman. Will, a 6-foot senior. Got them both. Doug, perfect from the free throw line. 4 for 4 on the game.
Good job, Doug Wood, knocking down your free throws.
That was a gotta get it 3 for Sheridan, and Cole Watts shooting a whopping 17% from 3 before that one. He was 1 for 6 in the game.
Didn't hesitate, knocked her down.
Speaking of which, that's a 10-point first quarter by Riley Goodnight.
Great start by Riley, inside and outside both.
And a steal by Doug Wood with 70 seconds to go here, first quarter. Frankfort looking to reestablish a 20-point lead. This would do it. 7 for Doug Wood.
Frankfort did a good job knocking down their three-point shots so far this evening.
And this first quarter could not have gone better for the Hot Dogs. as Evan Grinstead into the game. Here's Caleb Wright. Poked away. Another exclamation point on a almost perfect first quarter as Deacon Spencer has 9. A trap of Grinstead. And he doinked it off the shin of Riley Goodnight with 29 and 4/10 to go here in the quarter.
Sheridan fortunate to get out of that one without another turnover. 29 seconds to go. See if the Blackhawks can get him a good shot here to end the first quarter.
And just anything positive you would think for the Blackhawks. Nice underneath and getting one to go, David Will.
Yes, thought he might have missed that bunny, but he did get it to go. So Frankfort now with the opportunity for the last shot of the first quarter.
And the Blackhawks desperate for a stop. Something to build on. Spencer, 7 seconds to work. Goodnight could shoot over them all. Spencer has, will try, no! And the first quarter, a prolific one for Frankfort, comes to a close. They lead 29-7 on the ISC Sports Network. We'll be back in a few moments. Don't go anywhere.
At Defining Looks on Sagamore Parkway North in Lafayette, talk to a specialist and discuss your specific needs for wigs or toppers. Defining Looks is committed to helping anyone experiencing hair loss to lead a normal lifestyle. Our wigs are of the highest quality, allowing us to customize to your personal style. Shop our large selection for your medical, cosmetic, or fashion needs. Confident, bold, and fashionable. Be your own kind of beautiful at Defining Looks. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
The offensive source in this quarter. Brady, hello, has the first down.
Smith tracks it down. Shot at the buzzer. Sideline. He cuts it back. Can he get to the goal line?
Stankham looks for his man and fell from the seat of his pants. Makes the grab. Johnson gets by that first wave. Bounces it outside. Johnson into the end zone. Touchdown, Lawrence Central.
Alongside Joe Rook, I'm Jonathan Mathis on the ISC Sports Network. And Joe, if you could drop a perfect quarter for Frankfort, was that it?
That would be pretty darn close, wouldn't it? 29-7, lead on the Sheridan Blackhawks. Getting started here in a second. They did just about everything right, the Dogs did.
And the Blackhawks are going to need those threes to fall. Down 22 after one, and you got to keep that pivot foot down or get fouled in the process.
He was lucky not to get called with a travel there. He was being kind of careless with the ball, was Riley, but he got bailed out on the foul, so.
Yeah, I have 4 team fouls on Sheridan.
That was a good first quarter for Frankfort scoring-wise, but also they did not commit a foul that first quarter.
Yeah, it was just their defense was strong, the shooting was strong, still strong. Oh, that was down and out.
Nice rebound, Jay Strode. Good offensive board and back up.
That gives him 5 points. Scoring so far, 4 hot dogs have scored. 10 for Goodnight, 9 for Spencer, 7 for Wood, 5 for Strode. Here is Wright, and that shot was a little off. Tough one inside for Garner. Persevered and got a friendly roll.
Good offensive rebound and back up and in for Sheridan.
31-9. The high water mark, in case you were wondering at home, for Frankfort this season, as that 3 is missed. Rebound Strode inside the pivot, but before everything, found the floor. The high water mark this season was 78 against Lewis Cass a week ago.
And it was Frankfort's only win, that Lewis Cass game, so.
The Kings put up a fight in that one. 4-point win.
4-point win. Both teams in the upper 70. That was a good up and down game for both teams.
Moisner back in. We were wondering, hope to see him back in, and there he is. Everyone fell asleep a little bit, and then Perry left the jumper a little short.
Had a good open look right in the middle and didn't get her down.
Huffman, look out everybody. Down the lane, couldn't get it to go. Not enough touch on the shot. Lobbed on over. Spencer, nice move. Some contact, played through it. This 3 is up, it's not down, and it's off Perry.
See if Sheridan, Jonathan, can take a little better care of the ball. They had 10 turnovers in that first quarter. That's going to be hard to win any game, turning the ball over like that.
They averaged 23.7 per game, which I'm sure Chip Flemmer, their first-year head coach, is not at all enthralled with. This is deflected. Flemmer, Joe, is an interesting story. He was coached all over the country, most recently at Cambridge High School in Georgia. It's kind of in the Carmelish suburb of Atlanta. Give you an idea. That block away from behind. Nice one. Good night. Down the lane, off the glass, and in.
Riley Goodnight showing off a little bit of his versatility there, able to take the ball coast to coast. Good strong layup in for two.
But on Chip Flemmer, one of his administrators at his school was from Perry Central High School in Indiana. And there's one inside. A much need by Grinstead, his first 2 points in the game. And the administrator would brag about Indiana high school basketball and talk all these stories about it. Three from the side is good by Perry. Give him his first points.
Good move by Riley Goodnight. Good inside look there. Knocked it out to Perry. And good to see him off the bench knock down three.
Speaking of which, Flemmer knocked down a couple state titles in Georgia, but he decided to come up and see the Indiana High School state championships. Nice roll there from Moisner. That visit was in 2019, and Hoosier hysteria bit him, so he wanted to come to a small town. Coach, he's in Sheridan as a three's made by Kai Kirby. And as you can see tonight, Sheridan, God bless them, they've got to build before them to build this program back up to where they want it to be, which is contending not only in conference but in Class 2A.
Right. It's great to hear that story about the Sheridan coach. That's a good story, wanting to coach in Indiana.
That three a little short from Cole Watts. In down low, Moisner off the glass and in.
Nice offensive rebound, Moisner. Dribble once up and in for two, an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
It's on Deacon Spencer. It's the first foul of the game on Frankfort. So if you had the over/under at 12 minutes before the first foul, you were close.
That's a nice change of pace for Frankfort there. One foul with 4:40 to go in the second quarter. That's playing some good defense without fouling.
And Moisner at the line, shooting 67% on the season. Got it. 7 for Moisner, and he can heat up. And Sheridan needs him. Yeah, Flemmer, he was excited to come here to Chase Arena because of its presence in Blue Chips, the movie. He's been to the Hoosier Gym, and he took his son down low. Perry now has 5 points.
Frankfort doing a good job working the ball around against that zone. I think the Dogs have showed good patience. They'll get a good look against that zone for Sheridan.
Yeah, there's going to be, Frankfort's going to face a lot of zones the rest of the year. And here's a bang down three by Moisner. He has an 8-point second quarter going for him. Just trying to claw their way back in the game are the Blackhawks.
Sheridan continues to stay in the 2-3 zone.
Oh, that was a risky pass. Plucked away by Gardner. Spencer gets yet another steal and an easy layup that he lays home. (43-19). Here's Cole Wright, the runner. Almost got it. That's one of those shots you keep working on that as a freshman. They'll start falling junior year in a travel.
Riley Goodnight just a little bit of a hurry there, trying to go a little too quick.
And
Frankfort's second turnover this quarter, 4 for the game. Dogs doing a good job on ball security right now.
3:20 to play here, second quarter. Caleb Wright, of no relation to the esteemed Bud, almost had another turnover. Garner in trouble. Here is Nathan Hinshaw. And that pass a little errant, but deflected.
I think Frankfort,
that's foul.
Somebody's going to get a hold there, somebody hanging on.
Yeah, it's Quincy Perry. Just the second team foul on the Hot Dogs this half. Which, if you wanted just one little illustration of how the half's gone, that sums it up pretty well. Moisner left it a little long, but you can see he's honing in on that basket.
Yep. Got him a couple threes. Now he's ready to go.
There's a deflection from Wright. Oh, the cheerleader with the assist. Nice job. Nice effort there. Didn't even drop her pom-poms.
That's talent.
That's versatility.
That's what we need there. Good
Look,
job.
The hot dogs on the floor are been alert, been playing well. Look at that pass, speaking of which.
Good pass underneath there.
Alex Farley
getting his first 2 of the evening.
I was going to say the basketball players have been alert, their heads in the game. The cheerleaders, same thing. Everybody. Perry gets the rebound. He had the assist of Doug Wood's body that was laying on the ground to pin it against. Good night, baseline. Leaves it for his friend.
Good pass, Riley. Good night. Good court awareness. Driving in there, saw his teammate head down the lane. Easy 2.
That's 9 points for Doug Wood and a careless turnover from Gardner. And Wright pokes it into the student section. Two minutes and change left here in the first half. A first half thoroughly dominated by Frankfort. Good night. Perry's feeling it. The left is short. Chased down his own rebound. Good night. Plucks it up off the turf. Not the turf, but off the hardwood floor.
Well, Riley played football, so it could be turf.
I know. There's so many football players in this game. Here's Hinshaw. Through the contact and scores his first deuce of the game.
I'm sure he was disappointed he didn't get a foul called on that. Quincy took a big swing at him but didn't get called for the foul.
Alex Farley, who has 2 points in the game. Perry. Good night. Currently has a dozen. Perry now has another 3, an 8-point second quarter for this junior Quincy Perry. His season high, Joe, had been 3, and he'd done it twice, including last night.
He flew by that here early in the first half.
Yeah, that was easy sailing for him. A minute to go here in the second quarter. Ethan Moisner. Guarded by the tough Goodnight. Oh, nice pass. Knocks it down. Tyler Garner.
Good court awareness there by Moisner. Saw his teammate open there in the far corner, made the pass, got the 3.
Still a gigantic lead for Frankfort.
Frankfort now sitting on 50 points. Looking at a 50-point first half,
they'd averaged 58.6 entering tonight.
That's I was going to say that's got to make the hot dogs feel good.
First foul on Tyler Gardner. That's the 6th on Sheridan, but that's probably not going to matter with just 24 seconds left here in the second.
Correct.
It'll be interesting to see what that message in the locker room at halftime from Chip Flemmer is. He wants his team. He's trying to build this program. That's what he was tasked to build, the one at Cambridge High School down in Georgia, suburban Georgia, and he's trying to build this Sheridan one back up. There's going to be tough nights like tonight. Good night. It stood on the rim forever. Spencer, catch and release. No, that would have been an exclamation point. Not that it was needed. Frankfort clobbers Sheridan in the first half. 50-24, Joe. This is one of the best showing by Frankfort in quite some time.
Frankfort well on the way to their second win of the year. I'm sure Coach Van Dyne here at halftime is going to be telling them, hey, guys, we know the score is 50-24, but you got to go out there in the second half. In your mind, you got to think it's 0-0 or starting over and see what the intensity level is going to be for Frankfort in the second half.
That'll be the big question. By the way, it was much closer in scoring in that second quarter. Frankfort outscored Sheridan 21-17. So there was some better offense in the second for the Blackhawks.
Sheridan got settled down a little bit. Those 10 turnovers in the first quarter sure put a hurt on them. Both teams turned it over 2 times in the second quarter. So both teams doing a good job there in the second quarter with ball security. So that's good to see. Things kind of got settled in there a little bit, but again, here at halftime, Frankfort at 50-24, enjoying a nice cushion, and good to see a lot of different players get involved and do different things for Frankfort. So that was a good first half.
We'll step away for a little breather, and when we come back, we'll have the second half for you here on the ISC Sports Network. Frankfort 50, Sheridan 24.
The best video on the internet is not the guy of the last week or so. It's the surfing bulldog.
Expecto Patronum, like, Harry Potter. Everybody knows what I'm talking about at home.
I'm not
confused.
12.
You are one of the most disgusting people I've ever met.
You asked. You open up the door. Squeaky. Colts quarterback room is kind of like picking your favorite Ernest movie. They're all pretty bad. You have
Did you actually see any of those?
You have to go. I really was a big Ernest. Yeah.
No way.
Ernest fan. Ernest Goes to Camp was my favorite.
3, 2, 1.
Has the first dunk in the building from Joya. Waits, Waddell finishes. And lays it in.
There is right now the play of the game.
Better finish. We might see that on Plays of the Week. Great feed. The finish. Spin, win, 3. Bury it in the lane. No, gun, yes. Stop. Whoa, what a play. Flying in.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Finding affordable quality reproductive health care isn't always easy. Did you know that there is now a family planning and reproductive health clinic in our area that is income-based? Services include Pap tests, breast cancer screenings, pregnancy tests, sexually transmitted infection and HIV testing, same-day birth control placement, filled prescriptions, and free condoms. Services are on an income-based sliding scale. Visit 1234 Rossville Avenue or call 659-6063 for more information or to schedule an appointment.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable!
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
The best video on the internet is not the guy of the last week or so. It's the surfing bulldog.
Expecto Patronum, like, Harry Potter. Everybody knows what I'm talking about at home.
I'm not
confused.
12.
You are one of the most disgusting people I've ever met.
You asked. You open up the door. Squeaky. Colts quarterback room is kind of like picking your favorite Ernest movie. They're all pretty bad. You have
Did you actually see any of those?
You have to go. I really was a big Ernest. Yeah.
No way.
Ernest fan. Ernest Goes to Camp was my favorite.
3, 2, 1.
Has the first dunk in the building from Joya. Waits, Waddell finishes. And lays it in.
There is right now the play of the game.
Better finish. We might see that on Plays of the Week. Great feed. The finish. Spin, win, 3. Bury it in the lane. No, gun, yes. Stop. Whoa, what a play. Flying in.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
At Defining Looks on Sagamore Parkway North in Lafayette, talk to a specialist and discuss your specific needs for wigs or toppers. Defining Looks is committed to helping anyone experiencing hair loss to lead a normal lifestyle. Our wigs are of the highest quality, allowing us to customize to your personal style. Shop our large selection for your medical, cosmetic, or fashion needs. Confident, bold, and fashionable. Be your own kind of beautiful at Defining Looks. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
The offensive source in this quarter. Brady, hello, has the first dunk.
Smith tracks it down. Shot at the buzzer. Sideline. He cuts it back. Can he get to the goal line?
Stankham looks for his man and fell from the seat of his pants. Makes the grab. Johnson gets by that first wave. Bounces it outside. Johnson into the end zone. Touchdown, Lawrence Central.
Finding affordable quality reproductive health care isn't always easy. Did you know that there is now a family planning and reproductive health clinic in our area that is income-based? Services include Pap tests, breast cancer screenings, pregnancy tests, sexually transmitted infection and HIV testing, same-day birth control placement, filled prescriptions, and free condoms. Services are on an income-based sliding scale. Visit 1234 Rossville Avenue or call 659-6063 for more information or to schedule an appointment.
3, 2, 1.
Has the first dunk in the building from Arinjoya. Waits, Waddell finishes.
And lays it in.
There is right now the play of the game. Better finish. We might see that on plays of the week. Great feed. The finish. Spin, win, three. Bury it in the lane. No, gun, yes. Whoa, what a play. Flying in.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable.
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable.
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Good to see everybody. Welcome back to Case Arena on a big sports day in Indiana. The Crossroads Classic earlier today, a little football game in Indianapolis later tonight. Yeah, but depending on when you watch this game, if you're watching it live, thank you. If you're watching it on delay, then you already know the result of that one. And don't tell us. We want to find out live. But Frankfort and Sheridan is going great for Frankfort. 50-24 the score, and the scoring is like this. Every hot dog that's played has scored. None more than Riley Goodnight. Game high 12. Deacon Spencer has 11. Doug Wood has 9. Quincy Perry has 8 off the bench. 5 for Jay Strode. 3 for Kyle Kirby and 2 for Alex Farley. For Sheridan, 10 for Ethan Moisner, 8 of those in the second quarter. 5 for Tyler Gardner, 3 for Cole Watts, 2 apiece for Nathan Henshaw, David Will, Ethan Grinstead, playing and not yet scoring, Carson Huffman and Caleb Wright. Both of those combined for 10 points, 11 points per game, and they haven't had an impact yet. Joe Rook, turnovers have had an impact.
That first half, Sheridan committed 12 turnovers, and Frankfort was able to get 16 points off of those turnovers. So that definitely hurt Sheridan. See what we get here in the second half.
Nice block by Huffman, an emphatic one, and there's some life by the Blackhawks. But the number Joe just gave you, that is a third of their points came off of Sheridan turnovers. As this rebound, an easy one for Kai Kirby, who has made a 3 earlier this game. We'll see how Frankfort plays this one. Just keep it clean, you would think.
Good
kick
there.
ball.
Kick ball there. Frankfort was able to score both from the three-point area and get good shots underneath. They were able to score both inside and outside there in the first half, Jonathan.
Clock a running. There is a running clock in high school basketball now when you get up to 35, which has not happened yet.
That's hard to believe. I just never thought you'd see a running clock in basketball.
I know, right? Wright plucked it away from behind. Great play by Deacon Spencer. Stole it away from Wright, kept it in play. Strode checks it down low. Up goes Doug Wood. He's fouled by Huffman.
Was good defense there by Frankfort.
Now, I'll tell you what I heard about the running clock, Joe. It doesn't really have that much of an effect because it still stops for like timeouts and some stuff. So it's not as big a difference.
I know the running clock in football makes a big difference.
It makes a huge difference.
It makes a huge difference in football. For basketball, it's just hard for me to kind of get my small brain wrapped around that one. But anyway.
This is the second double-figure game of the season by Doug Wood. He now has 11. He's been perfect at the free throw line. Good. That matches his career high. And
good form on the free throw there, Doug Wood.
Yeah, he's not messing around. Thinking about it from the corner was Cole Watts. Here's Huffman. They'd love to see the big fella get going, and he does. His first 2 points of the game, and it comes here in the second half.
Good footwork by the big guy for Sheridan. Worked around in there, got himself open for 2.
Spencer inside. Wood. Good night. Left it long. Spencer, he thought about the deep one.
Thought about it. Sheridan staying in that 2-3 zone.
Oh, the extra hop prevented the rebound going to Watts, and then the foul from Watts, and the harm, and a free throw on the way for Doug Wood, who has been outstanding this quarter thus far.
Yeah, for Sheridan there, kind of like when it goes bad, it all goes bad. The guy had great position for the rebound. He just mistimed it, and opportunity for three-point play for Frankfort.
And already a career high grows for Doug Wood. 14 points tonight for the junior. He also led the hot dog football team in passing yards this season with 484. That was a career high, and tonight a new one. Moistner's deep three was short. 6 minutes to go. Here's Spencer. We left the ball a little bit behind him. That's a whirlwind pass into the corner. Goodnight tries it again and hits this one perfectly.
Good inside-outside offense, Frankfort there. Got it inside and kicked it out to Riley for his three-pointer.
It's a 32-point lead for Frankfort. And they're going to look to add to it. And what was that number I said, 35?
It was.
Well, we'll see.
Now, once it gets 35, does it automatically start any time then, no matter?
That's my understanding of it. Is just gonna run.
Well, I'll be darned. We'll see if it gets there.
It'll be a first experience for both of us, actually.
Yeah.
That one almost put back in by Sheridan. Strode makes it 34.
Good perseverance by Frankfort on the offensive glass. Stayed with it, and Strode cashed in for 2.
60 to 26 is that margin. Wright got that one through the legs of Strode, coming up with it with ease. Frankfort up the floor and laying it in. Doug Wood. That's 16 for Doug Wood, 5 better than his career best. Huffman, blocking foul called on Kirby.
Kirby doing a fine job staying in there, trying to get a charge on the big fella there, but I think that was the right call. I don't think he was set. Here we go, take a look at it. Well, we didn't quite get there, but I don't think Kirby has established position yet, so. Give him credit for standing in there with the big fella, but didn't get the call.
That's the first miss of the season for Carson Huffman, too, from the free throw line. He was 3 for 3 before that. Three points for Huffman.
Kind of when he took the spill there, Huffman kind of banged his knee, I think, on the hardwoods. He's kind of limping off. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, Huffman has had some good games for Sheridan his junior season. He's had 7+ points 3 times and 6+ rebounds also 3 times. 3 from the corner. On the mark by Doug Wood. They can't put him out. He's ablaze.
When it's going well, it goes well. Knocking her down for 3. Doug Wood having a career night offensively.
And 19 for Doug Wood. Here's another steal. Kirby shovels it underhand. Spencer doinks it home. 13, a baker's dozen for Deacon Spencer, as it's a 40-point lead for Frankfort. I think when you looked at just the struggles of the Blackhawks, and we alluded to it earlier, here's a pass up to the top of the key, trying to drive strong. Garner, no. But Sheridan playing a lot of young players. Here's a 3 on the way, and perfect from Spencer, 16.
Wow. When it goes well, Jonathan.
And for Sheridan, on those issues, Silas Devaney, who is their quarterback and one of their better basketball players, that 3 short by Moisner, he got hurt in football season, couldn't come back to play, and then some upperclassmen that looked like they were going to play basketball didn't come out for the team. So a lot of youth by necessity, and some JV players just basically called up to play in the varsity, as Wood is fouled, and he's been perfect at the line. So the clock freezes on the foul.
Good offensive rebound there by Riley Goodnight. Corralling the rebound and finding a teammate coming down the lane there. See if Doug Wood cash in again on the free throw line. He's making a living there at the free throw line tonight, Jonathan.
He is. Yet again, Doug Wood, 20. He's had 11 points here in the third quarter, as David Will and Evan Grinstead sub back in for Sheridan. Seconds good, 21 for Doug Wood. That's 10 points better than his previous career high.
Frankfurt's still in their man-to-man. They've been in the man-to-man all night long.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Absolutely.
Moisner left wide open, 4-3.
Good pass and shoot by the Blackhawks. Knock that one down.
Here's another one. Perry, third 3 of the night. 11 for Quincy Perry. The margin is 45. Oh, not a good pass from Wright. This is a nice steal from Grinstead, though. Evan Grinstead hits the brakes. Wright fires a 3, airballs it. He struggled from 3 of late, too. He is currently 1 for 22 now on the season from deep.
The young man's got confidence. He's got to keep shooting. You're not going to make him if you don't shoot him, Jonathan.
And there's your running clock there, Joe.
It's off and running. There you go.
It didn't stop. Moisner, nice jumper. 15 for Ethan Moisner. He's had to play a different role this season. He was the spot-up marksman on last year's team, but now, obviously, his offense is essential for any hope of success, and he's scored almost half of Sheridan's points tonight. They just haven't been able to generate the offense from their role players. Grinstead, no good. Nice rebound, Will. Skipped up Moisner, lets her fly, and rebound to Perry. Ooh, careful there.
Might have got fouled, but no harm, no foul, Mr. Official says.
Spencer. Nice pass. Good night. Catch and release. 3. 18 for Riley Goodnight. And Frankfort is a field goal away from 2 players with 20 points. Nice ball movement from Sheridan. Moisner dug it from the ground and blanks that one in.
Moisner back-to-back three-pointers there for him. Warming up here at the end of the third quarter.
Here's a three from Spencer. A little long. Almost looking like an NBA game, the amount of threes that are going up.
Quincy Perry climbed the ladder for a good offensive rebound and back in with the left hand for two.
80-35. Grinstead, the floater, off the glass and in. 4 for Evan Grinstead.
Nice drive to the basket there, Grinstead. Sheridan's 37th point.
And here is the final seconds. Another great quarter by Frankfort. Perry for 3. No good. The follow-up's not going to count. That's going to send us to the fourth quarter. All Frankfort, 80-37 on the ISC Sports Network.
The best video on the internet is not the guy of the last week or so. It's the surfing bulldog.
Expecto Patronum, like, Harry Potter. Everybody knows what I'm talking about at home.
I'm not
confused.
12.
You are one of the most disgusting people I've ever met.
You asked. You open up the door. Squeaky. Colts quarterback room is kind of like picking your favorite Ernest movie. They're all pretty bad. You have
Did you actually see any of those?
You have to go. I really was a big Ernest fan. Yeah.
No
a big
way.
Ernest fan. Ernest Goes to Camp was my favorite.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Welcome back, everybody. That was a 30-point third quarter for Frankfort. And they have a commanding lead, 80-37. And they could hit 100, Joe.
I was going to say, we don't have a large crowd here tonight, but I wonder if people here are hoping for the Dogs to try to go for 100. Something you don't get to see very often anymore in the high school basketball, but when you do, it's a good one.
And Shaw in the lane, couldn't get that one to fall down. Rebound, Alex Farley. From the corner, Doug Wood, the sophomore, left it short. That one dribbles through the legs, through the wickets of right, and we're all tied up. And here's
through the wicket.
Right through.
Right. That's what the shortstops have trouble with every once in a while, through the wicket.
The ISC Sports Network, by the way, stay connected to the ISC all season long by downloading the ISC Sports Network app from your favorite app stores. Watch all the games live or from the archives. ISC Sports Network, local lives here. And living down low, getting a bucket is Jay Strode. That is his 9th point of the contest. Makes it 82-37. Cutting baseline, popping it up off the glass, nothing going for him. Farley erases it. Strode, why not?
The big guy, no, sit down. Holy moly. When it goes well, it all goes well. Well, that's good to see Frankfort have some good luck on the shooting end of it. Maybe this will knock them loose a little bit and go forward here from this game and kind of turn the corner.
There's one nice move inside by Grinstead. Yeah, Frankfort, they have another game before Christmas, too. They'll be playing Northwestern on the 22nd. Missing that one from the top. Perry gets the rebound. And the roll, no! Henshaw the rebound.
Good offensive rebound and move there by Perry, just didn't get the roll.
By the way, one of the last time Frankfort had this many points was against Crawfordsville. It was 84, and that was on January 27th, 2017. And that three no good by Moisner. Here's from the corner. Oh, couldn't get the second one, but Jay Strode had that first one that got a lot of people all fired up.
He needs to get back up now on the center line. He was out too much in the corner there. He couldn't get her lined up.
Yeah, free throws coming up here.
Not many fouls called here in the second half. That's only for Frankfort, the second team. Sheridan has 3 team fouls here in the second half.
By the way, as at the line is Tyler Gardner. Healthy Communities of Clinton County. The Healthy Communities of Clinton County Coalition was formed in 2006 as a partnership of healthcare providers, service care providers, educators, and community leaders who were interested in addressing issues in health in Clinton County. That one made by Gardner. Now, over 15 years later, the coalition is still committed to making permanent changes by encouraging policy, systems, and environmental changes. As Frankfort looking to find changes down low. And those changes encouraged by policy, systems, and environmental changes with the desire to always make healthy choice the easy choice. Learn more at healthykentoncounty.com. 45-point lead for Frankfort. Grinstead blocked by Strode. And it will stay with Sheridan.
Strode adding to his totals there this evening, getting a block on the outside. So
oh, leaking out. Goodnight. 20 for Riley Goodnight. And close. 47 is the lead. And that pass behind Moisner, and it wasn't deflected.
Whoa. I think Sheridan got kind of a bad deal there. I thought Frankfort got mad. Maybe not. Maybe not.
And here comes some subs that are going to get a lot of people very happy in the student section.
Yeah, they were already chanting for somebody. I'm not sure who it was, but they were chanting for somebody. So hopefully they're in.
It was Caden Garman, and he is in. He's number Jarman. He's number 24. Also in is Eli Oldham. A foul called. That's on Brent Barker.
Both teams now with only 3 team fouls here in the second half. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go.
And Frankfort is continuing to put this in biggest margin in recent memory. Perry, challenge at the rim, couldn't get it to go. Right, hoifs it out up to Cole Watts. Cole, blocking foul called on Kai Kirby. That will be the 4th on Frankfort. And we have words from another one of our fine sponsors, Mulberry Telecommunications. Mulberry Telecommunications currently offers service to Mulberry, Dayton, rural Lafayette, rural Frankfort, and other communities in Clinton and Tippecanoe County. As the first free throw is good. Want to find out if your neighborhood has mental fiber? Visit mental.net to get started. Mulberry Telecommunication, the best gig in town.
Three minutes, 9 seconds to go here, Jonathan. Still here. Can call this one a hot dog victory, but they have played well this evening.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for Frankfort, I would say. Farley up top. Here is Jarman. That's who those students were begging for, and he passes it up. Oldham, one of the JV players, gives it to Farley.
Frankfort trying to get both games tonight here. Oh, knocks it down.
Caden Jarman, his first made 3 of his Frankfort varsity career.
And the students go crazy. I was getting ready to say there that Frankfort looking for a sweep tonight. The JV won a 36-33 contest earlier tonight.
Yeah, it was a little bit closer than this one.
It was a lot closer than this one, yeah.
We have one more, Ardente Dental. Ardente Dental offers high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Our team are all trained and knowledgeable in many areas of dentistry. We believe strongly in continuing education to provide our patients with the latest technology and techniques. I don't think that one would qualify for Ardente Dental. We look forward to providing the highest quality of dentistry achievable not only for you, but your family and friends as well. Visit ardentedental.com for more information. Ardente Dental, healthy smiles start here. Down low. Doinking it home is Carson Ailman. A positive in games like this is you get to see a lot of young players. Terry's had a good night off the bench, 13 points. This dribbler finds Farley, open for three. Yes, sir!
Sit down. Frankfort sitting on 93.
I don't know if they're going to get those 7.
That might be a little shy here, but
well, we'll see.
That'd be okay. Timeout Sheridan there. Good timeout by the coach as the ball was kind of being kicked around there by Frankfort Sheridan. So Blackhawks maintain possession.
By the way, everybody, this broadcast is a partnership, we're still doing it, between the Hot Dog Network and the ISC Sports Network. We're going a big shout out to our student crew. That's Jennifer Del Toro, Madison Cook, Marco Reyes, and Emily Flores. Emily's done a good job popping those little graphics up there. Directing them is Richard Salee. Alongside Joe Rook, I'm Jonathan Mathis.
Yeah, kudos to the Hot Dog TV staff here. They do a great job.
Well, we'll see. The 62 seconds to play. Here's Evan Krupp. Hopefully I want to identify all the players who rarely get a play to see if they get their opportunities here. Watts leaves it inside. That one bobbled away. Here's Farley. Up the floor, a little in front, but gathering it off the glass. No good was Kai Kirby. Long lob up to Watts. Watts checks it underneath. Ailman off the glass and in. That's 4 for Carson Ailman.
Nicely handled by the Blackhawks there.
Kai Kirby. And he's going to back it out. No need for the century mark.
I think the bench said that's enough. We'll just let the clock run down.
Yeah, some of those players, there's a shooting motion from Doug Wood. But Frankfort in dominant fashion tonight, Joe Rook. They took down Sheridan 93-46. That is 46. Unfortunately for Sheridan, that's the second highest point total of the season. It could be 48. It won't. And a final here in Case Arena. Frankfort now 2-4 on the season. They beat Sheridan 93-46. Joe, some final thoughts from you.
Great effort by the Hot Dogs tonight. Came out very sharp. Grabbed a first quarter lead of 29-7. Committed for Sheridan with those 10 turnovers in the first quarter. Got that lead and maintained throughout. Jonathan, I thought Frankfort, one of their better games of the year so far. Good to get that second win and see where that takes them from here.
All right, and that's a final from here. And on behalf of Jennifer Del Toro, Madison Cook, Marco Reyes, Emily Flores, and Richard Salee, Joe Rook, I'm Jonathan Mathis. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this evening at Case Arena. Frankfort picks up their first win in the last 2. They're now 2-4 on the season and will be playing again on December 22nd at Northwestern. They win tonight 93-46 on the ISC Sports Network.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
At Defining Looks on Sagamore Parkway North in Lafayette, talk to a specialist and discuss your specific needs for wigs or toppers. Defining Looks is committed to helping anyone experiencing hair loss to lead a normal lifestyle. Our wigs are of the highest quality, allowing us to customize to your personal style. Shop our large selection for your medical, cosmetic, or fashion needs. Confident, bold, and fashionable. Be your own kind of beautiful at Defining Looks. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
The offensive source in this quarter. Brady, hello, has the first down.
Smith tracks it down. Shot at the buzzer. Sideline. He cuts it back. Can he get to the goal line?
Stankham looks for his man and fell from the seat of his pants. Makes the grab. Johnson gets by that first wave. Bounces it outside. Johnson into the end zone. Touchdown, Lawrence Central.